Monday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. A couple injuries for them. Their rotation perhaps shortened and more minutes now to go around.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. And for the Cavaliers, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. Mobley is out there with Thompson. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Traps in the tray.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
To the paint, Turner with the steal. One-on-one here. Nembhard finds Halliburton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And here is Garland. For 3, Mitchell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
Halliburton against Garland. Turner passes to Halliburton. Indiana moving it around. And it's Mathurin missing. Cleveland with the ball. There's Garland, and it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Halliburton against Garland. There's the 3. And it's Halliburton missing. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Garland. Hunter with it. Five on the clock. This one for 3. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. 2 points. That one goes. Halliburton's got his second bucket.
First step quickness that time from Halliburton. Got the defender on his heels.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 4. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these 2 terrific teams last year.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. 2 elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who've played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
Mitchell with it. Mathurin picks him up. Mitchell kicks to Garland. The tray. Offensive rebound. Here's Thompson. A second chance effort. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Now Turner. Back to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Mobley with the block.
Well, this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
There's Garland. Another miss by Garland.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And so here is Indiana. Nemhard with it. He had 15 points last outing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Turner. Over Thompson. Shot's good by Turner.
Well, I think it's awesome when Turner works himself into the offense. The more aggressive he is looking for his shot, we call that hunting your shot. I think the more dangerous his team is.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. Second, the Pacers.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. A drive by Garland. And it's Halliburton with the rebound.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
To the inside, here's Siakam. The layup off target. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. A beautiful reverse layup. Mitchell's got 5.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Here's Halliburton. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. The coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's kind of pick your poison with him. If our guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. First free throw is good. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them great.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
So this is the first of 2 in a row. These two teams will play against each other. Greg, any advantages or disadvantages?
Well, I mean, I feel in the first game you can run your game. That second time around is when you get to dig deep into the film and try and make adjustments.
Pacers leading by 4 to the middle. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Hunter finds Thompson. Back to Hunter. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Now Mathurin. He also stepped up against the Warriors in that win. Inside. Rebound by Mitchell. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now, that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Wade's checked in, and he's good on the second. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Physicality of Turner is such a big part of his game.
First trip to the line for him here.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
That free throw good from Turner. And with their offensive firepower, had the Pacers' Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on, and a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
And so he's able to get one of two.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
Now, here's Garland. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Toronto. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Evan Mobley.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now, here's Garland. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. For three, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Indiana.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Driving to the basket. Makes it off the glass. 6 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Playing through contact. Love how hard-working Halliburton is.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. 6-point game. Mitchell a screen on Halliburton. There's Garland, and the layup falls. Garland's got his second basket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Pacers have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Siakam outside. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Wade finds Hunter. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Now just a 2-point Pacer lead.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Now here is Halliburton. He's got 6. Pass to Mathurin. Siakam a screen on Hunter. Mathurin, good. And the Pacers lead by 4.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Cavaliers shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Thompson a screen on Halliburton. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Wade with no one around. Good on the 3-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Green's checked in, so an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Indiana leading. Pass to Toppin. Back to McConnell. Here's Siakam. A 20-point game for him in the win against Golden State. It's stolen by Wade. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Garland's got 7 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's McConnell. And here is Toppin. Right wing. McConnell kicks to Siakam. 6 to shoot. And it's Wade with the rebound. Cleveland has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Siakam. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Siakam's got the game tied up here for Indiana.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Siakam's gone 3 for 5 from the field. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Wade outside. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Wade. A steal. Nesmith with the ball. Now Green defending. Toppin, no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
Well, making threes is vital for Toppin, developing his stretch big skill.
Well, Cleveland shooting just about an even 40% to start. Outside Garland. Pass to Wade. Over Siakam. Wade kicks to Garland. Now Mitchell. Nesmith covering. 5 to shoot. Mitchell passes to Wade. Here's Thompson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Wade against Siakam. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Pulls up. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Garland's got 9.
He's a high-volume jump shooter for a reason. Garland has tremendous touch from almost anywhere.
Siakam misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Mitchell. Got a hand on it. To the wing right side. Pass to Wade. Mitchell right side. Goes back up. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Aaron Nesmith. The Cavaliers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pacers lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Indiana.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Green is out there with Wade. Then it's Sam Merrill. Then there's Hunter. And it's Jerome in at the 1. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
And here's Halliburton. Pass to Nesmith. Toppin with it. Guarded by Green. Toppin kicks to McConnell. Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Jerome, no good. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Nesmith with the ball. Off target from three-point range. Here's Jerome. He's covered by McConnell. Here's Jerome. Still without a basket. So they take the lead. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And there's Toppin on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
And the Cavaliers with possession here after Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Pass to Green. Shoots over Toppin. And it's Green missing. Indiana leading by 4. Nesmith finds Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Evan Mobley's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Jerome. He's covered by McConnell. Jerome passes to Mobley. And there's the call on Ty Jerome. That's his first foul. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Andrew Nembhard comes in for T.J. McConnell. On offense, here are the Pacers. It's been 10 unanswered points. Halliburton kicks to Toppin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Mark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
No luck that time either. Clark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
Now, here's Toppin. Following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. Halliburton inside the three-point line. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Mobley. Now Green hands it from downtown. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Jackson. Back to Halliburton. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Jerome. Hasn't made one yet. Mobley against Turner. Mobley, a screen on Halliburton. Loads it up there for Mobley. Turner with the steal. Halliburton with it. 16 points for him. Mobley with the block. Down low. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And you can see the strength right there. Mobley knows he can score through the contact.
Here's Indiana now. They're on a 14-5 run here. Halliburton passes to Turner. And stolen by Mobley. Pass to Merrill. Cleveland moving it around. And it's Green missing. Indiana leading by 8. Toppin kicks to Turner from downtown. Green with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Merrill passes to Jerome. To the inside, Hunter. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. For the Cavaliers, Mitchell, he's checked in for Sam Merrill. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. The Pacers also changing it up. Pascal Siakam comes in for Isaiah Jackson. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Toppin. Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Back to Halliburton. Stolen by Garland. And here we go. Fast break. Mobley's got it.
Well, very few big men can run the floor as well as Mobley. He makes it look effortless.
So it's the Pacers now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Halliburton against Mobley. Pass to Nembhard. Mathurin for three. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Turner.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Now, here's Garland. 9 points in the game so far. Now, here's Hunter. Knocks down the three ball. Hunter's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Garland against Halliburton. Inside, here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Hey, I'll say this about Halliburton. He is a great decision maker. You won't see him mess up the pick and roll very often.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Now, Garland. Mitchell right side. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the triple.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. And you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
That's good from Halliburton. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
Garland kicks to Mobley. There's Green with the three. Sinks the triple. Green's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Cavs.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Pass to Halliburton. Turner with the screen. To the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Mobley.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw good from Turner. And so he hits both. Here's Mitchell. A 14-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Now, here's Hunter. They trail by 6. Here's Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his third assist on the night. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Okoro, he's checked in for Hunter. The Pacers also with a sub. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. And so it's Indiana with it. They lead by 4. Siakam passes to Turner. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Mitchell. On the wing, Green. Offensive rebound.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
Now, here's McConnell. Still yet to score. Pass to Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And he makes the first.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
No good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Now, here's Garland. He's got 9. Pass to Mobley. Okoro with it. Shot clock at 6. Mobley, left side. Bounce pass from McConnell. Mathurin with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. Mathurin, good.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Pass to Okoro. It's Mobley, top of the key. And no good that time. Pacers leading by 5. Siakam with it. Mathurin for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Mathurin's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The confidence of Mathurin, palpable. You see it and feel it. That looked good from the moment it left his hand.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And how about a look at a few of the hottest players in the NBA right now, the top scoring shooting guards in the past 10 games. Donovan Mitchell, 3rd.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
Now, here's Thompson. He has yet to score. Here's Mitchell, and it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Nembhard. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Okoro. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Mathurin with the ball, covered by Okoro. And it's Mathurin missing.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Shoots a fader. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Cleveland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Garland's got 12.
He can light up the night. Garland, no stranger to scoring in bunches.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Turner with a screen for Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to McConnell. Thompson with the rebound. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Unloads. Okoro shot is off. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Pascal. The identity of this team is at the defensive end. So how satisfying is it to lock them down like you did in the first half?
It's great. I mean, we're a defensive team first, and I mean, that's what I like about our team, and the fact that we just go out there and get steals and get easy buckets on the other end. It's always great to play good defense.
Yeah, that's what you guys do. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
And taking a look at the Pacers, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on them. Oh, sorry about that. They have the talent to kick it into high gear and right down the stretch.
And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close one so far.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 seat.
That's where Tristan Thompson is most comfortable, right around the rim, throwing it down.
Let's get an update on Evan Mobley. David, what's his status?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Cleveland's head athletic trainer, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. It's amazing. He's good to come back into the game. In fact, Kevin, he's already back in the game.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Just 3 to shoot. Mobley. No good that time. Good D by Siakam. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Halliburton against Garland. On the wing, Mathurin. That 3 off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much.
And now we get a chance to check out Donovan Mitchell. He's been a factor for them over the last month, getting around 24 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
That free throw, no good. And it's tied up with that one.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Outside Turner, back to Halliburton. For the 3, hits it from three-point range. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Garland surveying the D, and Thompson throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Halliburton kicks to Turner, and a wide open look for Siakam. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And now we get a chance to check in on Evan Mobley. Just an incredible month of basketball. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Mathurin with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Nembhard. Just 5 to shoot. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. The 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Mitchell outside. Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. The 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Now Mathurin to the paint and stolen by Thompson. Here's Mitchell driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Mathurin against Hunter. Outside Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Hunter. Mathurin for 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 12. Hunter, the pass to Thompson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
There's Siakam. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Outside Mathurin. Turner with the screen for Mathurin. Shot to stop the run. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. In the corner, it's Hunter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mobley misses. Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton outside. Lets it go with the 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 26.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Garland against Halliburton. Mitchell outside. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Now, here's Halliburton. 26 points for him. True on the 14-footer. Halliburton's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Outside Garland. Thompson up top. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton in the corner. Shot from the wing. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Outside Garland. Mitchell outside. With the teardrop. Hit Joe. What touch.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
The Pacers shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Halliburton passes to Turner. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And here is Garland. 12 points for him. Thompson up top. Turner covering. Pass to Garland. Here's Hunter. Over Toppin. And there's Hunter on the assist by Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist here tonight. Pacers trail by 7. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
So quick off the floor, Obi Toppin.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Wade. Back to Mitchell. Thompson against Halliburton. The wide open look here for Garland. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Garland's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Here's Halliburton, and he has 28 points for the game. The shot by Turner, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Miles Turner, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. McConnell against Mitchell. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And now it's a 10-point Cleveland lead.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night, one of the premier players in our league.
And Indiana shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Wade against Siakam. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Toppin. 6 to shoot. McConnell against Garland. The shot by McConnell, no good. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Hunter finds Garland. Thompson looking for an opening. And it's Darius Garland with the 3. Garland's got 18 points in the game.
Oh, very solid from D. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
Garland against McConnell. Here's Siakam. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Wade's got 7 rebounds in the game. Garland against McConnell. Garland kicks to Thompson. Here's Hunter. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Thompson, no good. Pacers trail by 13. McConnell with it. Garland picks him up. McConnell against Garland. McConnell passes to Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Shooting 2.
Throw good, Siakam. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Thompson. Neesmith, he's checked in for the Pacers. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Garland kicks to Hunter. Back to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Wade passes to Hunter. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Garland. Rebounded by Jackson. Pacers trail by 11. 1:41 left to play in the third. Pass to Toppin. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Toppin's got 10 points.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Garland against McConnell. Over in the corner, Green. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And Indiana shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Toppin passes to Neesmith. Jackson kicks to McConnell. Toppin a screen on Hunter. McConnell against Hunter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that.
and that's what you expect from them.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Mobley comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Now here's Mobley. And that time, also a missed shot. Siakam with it. Wade picks him up. McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Jackson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Jerome. He's covered by McConnell. Wade outside. Pass to Jerome. Shot from 12. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's not going to go for him. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Garland is out there with Sam Merrill. Then there's Mobley. Then there's Wade. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Garland against McConnell. Mobley dishes to Garland. Pass to Green. Here's Mobley. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Halliburton after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Shoots over Merrill, and it's Halliburton missing. Well, Cleveland shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Garland with it, guarded now by Jackson. Mobley the pass to Garland. Mobley against McConnell. It's rebounded by Indiana. To the inside. Stolen by Wade. Green, the pass to Mobley. Count it.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 7. Halliburton outside. from deep three-point land. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since they started the final quarter of play. Picked off in midair. Now, here's Nesmith. D right on him. Pass to Halliburton. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 32 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Now, here's Garland. Mobley outside. Now, Merrill. Shot clock at 6. From 13, Mobley misses. Pacers trail by 5. McConnell with it. Now Green defending. McConnell passes to Halliburton. There's a screen by Toppin. A three-pointer off the mark. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. There's Garland. That's short off the rim.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Pass to Halliburton. From deep. A nice shot by Nesmith. Nesmith has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Merrill with the ball. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Outside Garland. Mobley inside. Guarded by Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
At almost 7 feet tall, once Mobley has ideal positioning inside, he forces the defender to have to foul.
That free throw, no good.
And to me, Evan Mobley seems like a fast learner. He adapted to the league play pretty seamlessly and is always looking for little ways to improve.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Pacers also making a change. Nembhard's checked in. McConnell finds Nembhard. Here's Toppin, covered by Mobley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Aggressive work in the lane. Toppin has the size, and he has the bounce. Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
You know, Obi Toppin is known as a high flyer for good reason. He's somebody that really goes after any chance he gets to throw it down. He's dunking it whenever he gets close to that rim.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Merrill gets the bucket.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Toppin. Now McConnell. Clock at 6. Toppin against Green for 3. The offensive rebound. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mitchell comes in for Garland. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Thompson. And the rejection by Jackson. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now here's Mobley. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Offline with his three. The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pass to Halliburton. To tie it up. And that one hits back iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Mitchell looking it over. They kick it out to Green. Toppin with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. There's McConnell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Mitchell against McConnell. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Now, Nembhard. Six to shoot. Stolen by Thompson. Hunter on the wing. Nembhard covering. Here's Green. Here's Thompson. Back to Hunter. Another shot. And it's good on the way up. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
So versatile offensively. When Hunter gets in a rhythm, he's capable of carving up a defense.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Hunter against Halliburton. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Now, here's Mitchell. And here is Hunter. Outside, Green. Pass to Mitchell. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Halliburton. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Cavaliers shooting in this game 45%. Thompson with it. Pass to Hunter. A 3-ball. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
McConnell passes to Nembhard. And here is Toppin. Covered by Mobley. Toppin against Hunter. A baseline J. Green with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now, here's Hunter. Nembhard covering. Pacers trail by 5. Pass to McConnell. Now, here's Toppin. Covered by Hunter. Hunter against Toppin. Over Hunter. Toppin can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 5. Mitchell dishes to Hunter. There's Green with the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And there's Jackson on the assist by Halliburton. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
Nice feed from Halliburton. He's really put in the work to become an outstanding passer.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. The Pacers also changing it up. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for T.J. McConnell. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Garland. For three, Hunter. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. That evens the score. Halliburton's got 37.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Now, here's Mitchell. Amhard covering. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Indiana's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. That puts them in the lead.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. .152 left here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 8th assist in the game. The Pacers shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from the offense. Halliburton, it's rebounded by Cleveland.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Indiana trailing here. Outside Mathurin. Siakam outside. And it comes off the front of the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
A drive by Garland. And they pick up 2. Garland's got 20 points.
Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him. That's why he has the trust of his teammates.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Turner with a screen on Garland. Halliburton for 3. He doesn't hit that one. Now Cleveland shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Mobley. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Now, here's Mitchell. Back to Garland. In the corner, it's Hunter. Bangs home the trifecta. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Will it go? And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Outstanding concentration and control right there by Halliburton. An and-one opportunity.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Timeout called the Pacers. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Mathurin for 3. Thompson with the rebound. It's stolen by Mathurin. Indiana again missing. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Donovan. High execution from the team tonight. Did you think the focus was there collectively?
Most definitely. I think, if we don't focus, we might let this game slip away. But for us, it's continuing to plug away. And we're not at our 100% yet. We're not at our best, but we have a lot more things to improve on. But our focus and attention to details.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.